All right, guys, welcome back to our Madden 25 Connected Franchise Player Mode series. Johnny Football taking center stage in episode number 5 of our second season of this bad boy. Today's game, Ravens at Browns, third straight division game. This will give us a chance to give the Ravens their second loss and take a substantial lead in the division. Though, now that we are at the quarterway mark of the season, it's time to give Johnny Football some upgrades. He's got 14,000 points to work with, and to me, there's only one place you go. Boom, boom, super fast. Overall throw accuracy upgrade up to 93. Keep getting that accuracy up there. The awareness is there. The throw power is there. Though we can get it higher in future, it's mostly there. And the individualized accuracies, again, pretty stellar. But you get that overall markup, and boom. Good things will happen. Good things will happen. Ravens coming into the Browns, who are hosting this game, of course. And also, as a series announcement, this on Thursday, I know it's awkward to end on a Thursday. However, as I mentioned in yesterday's episode, as well as on on Monday's episode, Monday's episode, today's episode will be the last of this series before a hiatus. I am gone for 3 weeks, the final 3 weeks of July. 1 week on vacation and 2 weeks away for work. And so I, in that time, will not have any means of recording. What I've done is I'm actually leaving slightly before this series will release, or this episode will be released, rather. And so I've recorded ahead as much as I possibly can. I just don't have the hardware to record very many episodes ahead. I'm already dumping things on a different external hard drives and such that I have to make this possible. So I apologize for the absence. In this entire time that I've been doing YouTube, I've only taken 1 week off, and that was at Christmas. And so this will be the first time in over 6 months that I have any type of break. And so I thank you guys for being understanding in advance. And I'm very appreciative of you guys understanding that I won't be able to keep up with the schedule, basically, through the remaining weeks of July. I'll be back full-time first week of August, and we will continue the series then. In that break, as mentioned a few episodes ago, if you guys are missing the Tuxedo T-Shirt vids, what I would do is double back and, watch some Buffalo Bills, watch some Jags. Or find your favorite game from this series and watch it. If you've yet to watch one of the other series on this channel, check it out. I feel as though all the series are worth watching. All three of them, they're all different, but I think they're all very much worth watching. And the safety there drops and knocks that one away. Strong safety sat down. Cameron came open. The safety makes a nice move to adjust to the football. We go for the dagger early. No such luck. 3rd and 7. Anyways, I've been yakking through this entire video, not doing any commentary. I suppose I could start talking about the game. First down here, Tate, who's back from injury, by the way. Ben Tate is back. He went out in week 1, and after missing a few weeks, he is back. Nwaneri botches that block, but Tate gets a nice spin move in the open field. 11 yards for Tate. Sick play. First down, Browns at their own 47. That is phenomenal. Good play. Great play there for Tate. Nwaneri, the big left guard. He doesn't move very well. Doesn't move very well at all. One thing we should do. We have seen the Ravens before, of course, but we should check them out again, just to get a quick refresher on their roster. We'll head over to the Ravens. Quarterback Joe Flacco, halfback Ray Rice, fullback John Connor, and wide receivers Jacoby Jones, Damaris Johnson, Eric Weems is hurt, and so Michael Campanero and Winfred Sam will be in there. Tight end Julius Thomas, Dennis Pitta is there. Left tackle Eugene Monroe. Left guard Kalichi Osmili. Center Gino Gradkowski. Right guard Marshall Yanda. And right tackle Anthony Costanzo. Ends Adam Carricker and Chris Canty. Defensive tackle Haloni Ngata will be there. Linebackers Terrell Suggs, Daryl Smith, C.J. Mosley, and, of course, Elvis Dumerville. Though he's hurt, Courtney Upshaw going to come in for him. Corners, Ladarius Webb, Jorvonte Stump, That is a phenomenal name. Cheeky Brown and Asa Jackson. Free safety Darian Stewart. Strong safety Matt Elam. Kicker Anthony Farah. Punter TJ Conley. Kick returner, will be Jacoby Jones for both kickoffs and punts today. And so we're off. Josh Gordon, corner playing way off of him. We'll hit him with that out route all day long. He then romps Ladarius Webb, one of the best in the business. Gordon has left the past 2 games with a bruised sternum. Fortunately, he's healthy. He's back today, and hopefully he can stick around today. We need him in the fourth quarter. We can't have him going out with injury every single game. So here we go. 3 receivers in. We'll give it to Benjamin, who just sits down in the zone, turns it up, and he fumbles the football. Matt Elam picks it up. Raven football at their own 30. That ball came out nice and quick. Ouch. Ouch. That sucks. Ensuing drive, Ravens fortunately don't really go anywhere, so that just costs us a bunch of field position. Ouch. Benjamin, buddy, you can't do that. You cannot put that ball on the turf. That costs us probably a field goal, maybe even a touchdown. That's a drag. No other way to say it. Rolling right, Cameron makes the catch heading out of bounds. 7 yards for him. That'll set up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line of the Browns. Clock running now under 3:40. I love Cameron and Benjamin running opposite one another. They're going to find a hole in this zone, and we go up and over to Benjamin. He elevates the ball, hits him in the hands. That was a perfect toss, unable to bring it in. Benjamin not having a banner day so far. 3rd and 3. I'm almost tempted to go ahead and look for the surprise draw play here. Instead, I think we're going to go ahead and try and just pump it into Reese over the middle. Reese, the fullback, has been so steady coming over the middle as a receiver. And there you go. Makes a nice catch. Pulled down, but not before he goes for 10 yards. First down. Browns at their own 37. We'll go ahead here. Strong formation. Reese and Tate in at the receiver spots. Or at least they're out, letting out from the backfield. And boom, Josh Gordon sits down in zone. Behind Suggs, in front of the safety, makes a nice catch. Just sits down there. Gotta love it. Love playing pitch and catch when guys can just sit down in zone, make a snag like that. Usually you get opportunities too. The great thing about playing against zone is that you oftentimes are going to get those chances to get yardage after the catch, because guys, when they make the catch, usually find themselves in space. Manziel takes off Reese, unable to throw a block. Was hoping Reese was going to be able to move upfield, throw a block. Webb strips Manziel, who's probably got no fewer than 85 fumbles this season. I don't think he's lost more than one, though, or even one. My goodness, he just every single time it happens, ball goes out of bounds, which is usually the only place where we let him make or take hits anyways. There, Eddie Royal available down the sideline, not able to stay in bounds. That would have gone for about 25. 3rd and 6. 2:01 left in the first quarter. We've been very good on 3rd down today. We'll get Reese running the out route. Would love to hit Cameron on his outside-inside play. And there he goes, and he's got room off to the races. The 25, the 20, wrapped up there, 28 yards. Great play, getting some great production after the catch there for Cameron. Just such a physical specimen. A guy who moves so well, yet is so big, so strong. And there he shows off what he's capable of, making a great play. Eddie Royal in the flat. We bring him back to the ball a little bit, and he follows. Great play. 3 yards. Manziel, 8 for 11, 98 yards just in the first quarter. That's a good place to be. Good place to be. We talked last episode all about just trying to simplify the offense, trying to temper our expectations, just slow things down a little bit. And here we have an open man, bad toss. We look for Kyle Rudolph there, the second tight end. He's unable to make the catch. Just bad throw. That's fine. That's fine. We're keeping it simple, keeping it light, keeping it fresh. Not looking to force passes downfield. We threw 6 picks in the first 3 games. Last game, 0. And boom, touchdown Josh Gordon. Hard step, beats the defender. Touchdown Manziel. Since throwing 6 picks in the first 3 games, Manziel, over the past game and a quarter, has thrown for 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. That is what we like to see. Speaking of things we like to see, Browns defense forces the Ravens, to go 3 and out. Browns take over at their own 39-yard line. Good field position here, folks. Good field position. Safety pinching up. That means Cameron, one-on-one. We take a chance, and he almost brings it down. Benjamin was also open. Might have been better to go for just a beeline pass to Benjamin instead of laying it up for Cameron, though Cameron had to have at least a half-foot height advantage on that play. Should have brought it down. Wasn't able to, unfortunately. Here we'll go to the play action. Single back. Benjamin up the sidelines. I'm still waiting for him to come open on one of these. And it is not this play. But Manziel gets a great block downfield, and he goes up for the first down and a little extra, up to the 43-yard line of the Ravens. First down with 6:47 left in the second quarter, left in the first half, ultimately. Rudolph will get him running the quick fly route, and he's got some room in the seam. We don't open it up. Over the middle of the field, wide open. Would have loved to see Benjamin sit there. Benjamin was sitting down, wide open in the middle of the field. Saw him late. He started moving up the field. So that goes for nothing, unfortunately. Quick handoff here to Tate coming up. We want to continue to make use of Tate now that he's back with the squad. And he fumbles there. Steen picks it up. And is Steen injured now? Yes, he is hurt. Right guard goes down. Not a good play, Mr. Tate. Not a good play. That was not an advertisement for more carries. Our running backs, man. Such an interesting group. Gordon, we are about to get it off to Gordon. Canny comes in, though. Makes a play. Shuts down this drive. 4th and 17 coming up. Gordon was pressed at the line. Ladarius Webb on fire since giving up that early score, or giving up that early catch, rather, being looking stupid when he got barreled over. Mesco punts it approximately 8 yards. It comes down to Jacoby Jones, who is brought down. Big hit there from the other Tate on this team at the 23-yard line. And there we go. 5:35 left in the quarter. And wow, Ravens come out again. Still can't move the football against this Browns defense. Steen has a bruised ankle. Chances are he'll be back. We will not put him in until he's ready, though. Rocco will come into the game to play right guard. In the meantime, number 63, you can see him there in for the injured Steen. And Cameron, what a terrible throw. That is picked off. That pass was intended for Jordan Cameron. On the plus side, that play will net 52 yards negative for the Baltimore Ravens. So as good as a punt, but that pass was intended for a wide open Jordan Cameron. Instead, it goes for dirt. Pick will look ugly on the stat sheet. Again, doesn't hurt us at all, but just a terrible throw. So overthrown. I mean, the fact that ball even made it that far was impressive, but overthrew Cameron by at least, a solid, got to be 8 yards. Terrible throw. Whatever. We'll live and learn. 4:08 left in the second quarter. Reese comes inside, makes a nice grab, gets the first down. I don't know why we're not doing that every single play. Let's do it again. Reese, our most consistent receiver, I think, all season. Blitz coming. Reese, the outlet man, makes a catch. Runs one defender over off to the races. Reese, great play. That's the third Baltimore Raven defender to go down. Ravens are dropping like flies here at this point in the game. 3:48 left. What a run by Marcel Reese there after the catch. Blitz coming. And unfortunately, the defensive line rolls with Tate, brings him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost there on first down of a very significant nature. 5 yards in the hole on that play. Gordon will get him. Let's get him running the fade route. I don't think Manziel can throw that route effectively, but he won't have to because Jordan Cameron comes open over the middle. That goes for 25 yards, 60 yards off 3 catches for Cameron today. And aside from that one pass that saw Manziel overthrow Cameron by about 1 billion yards, Manziel has been sharp today, throwing a nice ball. And here he's got Eddie Royal. Eddie Royal can have the corner. He's in there for the score. Touchdown, Browns. Manziel, his second TD toss of the day. Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Justin Tucker makes it 14-zip. And the Ravens are going to have to come out and do something. And they don't. Browns defense has been absolutely stifling. 2-minute drill gonna be what we're looking at basically right now. Manziel gets the ball, pump fakes to Benjamin. We put it up for him. Can he bring it down? He had it in his mitts. Man, we're throwing some big strikes today. We're airing it out a lot more than I intended to. I should have probably checked it down in retrospect on that one to Gordon, who was open. But when you have an opportunity like that, a very advantageous matchup, Benjamin with his speed, you got to take it. And, we've done it 3 times today. Twice, that's all on the receiver, including that one. And unfortunately, Royal's hurt now. He looks like he's grabbing his thigh. These players are dropping like flies today. Hawkins will check in for him. You can see him there in the slot. Cameron will get him running the curl, just have him sit down. Actually, looks like there might be a blitz coming from that safety. Safety does come. Cameron comes open in that hole, and that is a nice gain. And at that point, clock running now. We're not going to stop the clock. I think we're just going to let it run the football a little bit, see if we can't run this clock all the way down, not give the Ravens a chance to do anything with this football if they do, in fact, get it back with a few seconds remaining. Tate tries to take it out around everybody, doesn't really follow his blocks at all, goes for -1 yard. Tate has been terrible today in his debut following his injury. We check down to Gordon. He's got a check, makes a great move on the spin. He's down to the 2-yard line. Josh Gordon showing what he can do there in open space, and he's going to get a thumbnail, folks. Josh Gordon, what a catch. What a move. Great play in traffic. And I'd love to get his nameplate in there. Let's go ahead with that. That's not bad. Boom. Gordon makes a nice play there down to the 2-yard line. That's going to give us an opportunity. I'm going to hand it off on first down. That'll force the Ravens to call a timeout, burn it. If we don't get in after that, we'll give Manziel 2 shots, though I don't think he'll need the second one on the QB draw. We hand it off to Tate. He goes around the edge. Touchdown, Ben Tate. Browns starting to pull away big time in this one. 21-zip will be the score once Tucker puts it up and through. And the Ravens take over with 56 seconds left. Flacco throws it away. Second down, big toss. 26 yards for the first down. Now they're driving. Jacoby Jones makes a nice catch. And we'll see here. Yeah, Ravens still driving. 4 seconds left. They put it up for the field goal. That ends the first half. So Ravens do get on the board. They're not going down without a fight. They are still in tough, of course, to come all the way back from down by 3 touchdowns. But our offense is going to have to be sharp if we're still able to pull this game down. Here, nice hard step by Gordon. This is the same play, the touchdown toss, and there he goes. Up for a gain of 29 yards. Josh Gordon, his best game of the season. Already over the 100-yard mark for the first time this campaign. We have missed him. He really played well last game, and he is so important to this offense. We missed him very much. So great to have him back. Eddie Royal checks down, and that's just a poor toss. Manziel just misses Eddie Royal there, who is wide open on the curl route. And that's one of the great things about having these speedy receivers. Royal, Gordon, Benjamin, all with breakaway speed. The defenders really have to respect that speed and their ability to just blow by guys. And so, Gordon falls down. That ball knocked away. Probably a good thing. The defender in the foreground leapt as high as he did and knocked it down because the safety was going to get it if he didn't. Gordon fell down. It is raining today, of course, in the game. Footing bad. Excuse me. Gordon just hit the deck there. Rolling right. Gordon is open. Can he keep his feet in bounds? He does. Down to the Ravens' 29-yard line. An excellent play. Solid toss. Solid catch. Excuse me again. I got hiccups. I don't know why. I was not laughing earlier. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I'm not going to try and analyze my physiology now. Probably a bad time. We go back to Gordon. He makes another catch. He is eating Ladarius Webb's lunch today. 7 catches, 147 yards for him on this one. We are now down to the 10-yard line of the Ravens. And though you never want to count your chickens before they hatch, you have to think one more touchdown could put this game out of reach already. With the Browns defense playing the way it has, it's not going to be easy for any team to come back. And Manziel puts his head down in for the score. Touchdown, Browns. Manziel gets his first touchdown on the ground today. He's got 3 through the air. And no, 2 through the air. I was right the first time. 2 through the air, now has 1 on the ground. 28-3 the score. Ravens come in, and they're going to have to put together a drive here. Heading backwards through some of it there. Nothing doing. So we're going to come out, and we're going to mostly give Ben Tate the ball. And if Ben Tate can't produce, then we'll have to go ahead and bring in West, who's very solid in the absence of Tate when he was out for an injury there. Tate had some room, ran into the blob of people immediately in front of him, and had nowhere to go, shockingly. Could have bounced it outside, could have headed up the middle. Instead, he went right for the group of guys that were going to stop him, and sure enough was stopped. Here he makes a decision, goes out and around. Should have kept going to the sideline. 7 rushes, 11 yards for Tate today. Granted, I'll be the first person to admit that Tate didn't have the best protection early on in the game, but man alive, he's got to do more with what he's given than he has today. Reese over the middle, makes the catch, holds on after getting decked. That's a great play. Reese, so consistent for us, so solid, adding in an extra dimension to this offense. And that keeps the clock moving. That gives us a chance to run the football 2 more times before putting it in the air if we don't have the first down. Tate throws off the first man. Then the second man comes in. Another Raven defender is down. My goodness, these Ravens defenders are just absolutely falling apart. We'll give it to Reese on this one to take around the left side. Clock is stopped, by the way, because of the injury. And Reese does get out around. Very nice. And he fumbles the football into Tate's arms, who then gets the first down. What a play. That almost looked like a lateral, but I couldn't see it being a lateral. I hope to goodness that I can get a replay of this. Here you go. You see Reese running. Ball popped loose, and Tate just scoops it up. Wow. Hey, you know what they say. You got to be good to be lucky. You got to be lucky to be good. And we just got lucky on that play. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. Solid stuff. That is hilarious. Manziel hands off on the counter play to Tate, who goes nowhere. I thought he had some room to work with there. Just didn't make the most of it. I will admit, I'm getting pretty tired of watching running backs do stupid shit when they had an opportunity. It's pretty frustrating. I don't know if it's personnel or just this mode in the game, but man, they are brutal. Tate follows his blocks relatively well there, though he appears to be injured, which seems to be Tate's habit. He plays mediocre and then gets hurt. And then he plays mediocre and then he gets hurt. And then he plays mediocre some more. And then after that, just to change it up, he gets hurt. It's the Ben Tate way. And Manziel, under pressure, sacked. That'll bring up the punt team. But with that being said, the Browns kill half of the quarter on that drive. And got some nice field position. Even with Mesco not having the booming leg that some teams do, That shouldn't set up the Browns for excellent field position. There you go. Great tackle there on special teams. Ravens will start at their own 32-yard line, and we'll see how they kick things off here. They're running the ball a lot. We get the ball with 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Doesn't really matter what we do with time being what it is. And so we're going to air it out here. Maybe Benjamin comes open. We'll get Benjamin running the fly route. And, right up center stage. Jackson comes in, sack. Nobody gets in front of him. And that'll set up 2nd and 17 for the first play of the fourth quarter. The second half of the second half, so to speak, if you want to be silly and redundant. Browns up 28-3. I guess we'll go ahead and pass it here, but, with things being what they are, I'm almost tempted to just let this, just run the ball twice and then punt. We'll give the guys a shot, and Cameron comes open in front of the safeties. Cameron over 100 yards on the game. He is so good. I don't know what this offense would be without Jordan Cameron. He is the only one who consistently comes to play, honestly. The only one. He rarely, if ever, drops passes. He always manages to keep his feet in bounds at the sideline. Runs his routes, finds ways to get open. Solid. Just absolutely solid. Absolutely solid. Wish we had 10 of him on this team. I would love that, honestly. Speaking of Cameron, we go underneath to him, puts his head down, gets us a gain of 3 yards. We're going to run it here on 3rd and 3. Hopefully we get the first. If not, we'll have to punt it away. We'll go counter weak, try and get... And no, West is in the game. Tate is injured. That's right. Tate is injured. So we'll see what West can do here. He has a chance to go up the gut, blows up one defender, gets 2 yards. But Nagata takes him down. And we'll have to punt this one away. Mesco in. 5.5 minutes left in this one. Game essentially done. Just a formality to play it out at this point. I'm almost hoping the Ravens keep running the football and just kill this clock. Touchback for Mesco. Ravens will scrimmage at their 20. Gotta love Mesco. Such a solid punter. I like how he doesn't punt it very far and can't directionally kick to save his life. So elite. All right, long drive for the Ravens here, and they do get into the end zone. 4 minutes left. Now a 3-score game. To tie it up, the Ravens would need 2 touchdowns, one with a 2-point convert, and then they would have to follow that up with a field goal. So obviously, clearly advantage Browns still. But with that being said, I still want to finish out this game, try and put up another score. Fortunately, that one play into this drive, we are now already in field goal range. I'm mostly going with high percentage passes from here on out because I don't really feel like handing it off to any more of our running backs, especially if they're going to let Josh Gordon just do this all day long. They're playing so far off of him. All we're doing is throwing to Gordon's back shoulder every single play. And yeah, sure, let's get another crow route. Finally, the corner pinches up on Gordon. This play will go ahead, pump fake, rolling, throws it away. Pump fake did not fool anybody on that one. 2nd and 10 at the 16. We'll go ahead here, go bench. Would love to hit Benjamin over the top for the corner strike. That should be Benjamin's bread and butter, and that is going to come open. Can he get there? Overthrown. Open. Manziel had him. Overthrew him, unfortunately. And that will bring up 3rd and 10 at the 16-yard line of the Ravens. We are basically guaranteed a field goal here, provided we don't turn the ball over. So let's see. Manziel stands in. He's going to check it down to Reese over the middle. Presley in the game now. I don't know why. But that'll bring up 4th and 3. Still a nice play by Presley. 26 yards out. 9 yards out. Looking for the 26-yard field goal is Justin Tucker, and he puts it up and through with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. solid play all around. We'll go ahead here. We will advance play by play and check out what the Ravens are doing. They're going to have to drive it here. And they find themselves in 3rd and 21. Does not go to plan. We'll run this one out, folks. We should be able to. I do not see the Ravens using their timeouts. Down 3 touchdowns. If they do, they're dreaming. West takes the handoff left side. He gains about 2 yards. And sure enough, the Ravens are not calling their timeouts. That means that all we need to do is take a couple knees, and we'll be done. And I may as well use this time to just say again, thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this series and all the content on my channel. It means a lot to me. Obviously, you guys are the reason that I make this content. You're what make it fun and interesting and what keeps it fresh. Even doing this for, at this point, like 10 and a half months-ish since my first upload. So, again, as I'm gone for 3 weeks, feel free to go back and check out other things on my channel. If you haven't already, I think that I'd very much appreciate that, and I think there's a lot of enjoyable stuff. And at this point, I have almost 200 videos. So even if you've seen them all, by this point, you've probably forgotten a lot what happened in the first few. So feel free to go back and check it out. My channel's changed over time. I think I've definitely improved at doing the commentary thing, but I still think there's a lot of value in those older episodes. So feel free to check them out. And anyways, I'll be gone for 3 weeks, as I said, but I will not forget about you guys. Tweet at me while I'm away, and I will be more than happy to tweet back to you guys. I'm not tremendously active on Twitter. I always try to be, and then, man, I just forget. But I will respond to anybody who sends me a message, for sure. The link is in the description of every one of my videos to my Twitter, so feel free to hit me up there. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your July, folks, and I will see you in August. But before that, here's the stats for this game. Obviously, a very one-sided affair today. Browns taking it to the Ravens. Manziel, 26 of 39, 409 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Flacco, 22 of 34, 208 yards, 0-0. Rushing the football, Ray Rice, 14 for 21 and a touchdown. Tate, 10 for 17. That's horrible on a score. Manziel, 5 for 29 and a score. West, 2 for 3. Reese, 1 for 4. Receiving, Josh Gordon, 9 for 175 and a touchdown. Ray Rice, 8 for 39. The rest of the way, Jordan Cameron, 6 for 118. Stellar game from him. Marcel Reese, 4 for 63. Royal, 3 for 29 and a score. Solid game. Defensively, Mosley led the way with 8 tackles. Whitner led the way for the Browns with 7 sacks in this one. 2 for Canny, 1 for Jackson. Picks, 1 for Darian Stewart. Kicking wise, Tucker was perfect, as was Farah. Punting, boom, boom. Kick returns, boom. Punt returns, boom. That is all. Thank you so much, guys, again. I will see you in August. Enjoy the break. I will as well. And I'll be coming back fresh and ready to go to complete this season and end this series. Thank you again for joining me. And until next time, after the break, I'm Tuxedo T-Shirt, and I'm out.